Hi, this is Dan Tratensek, publisher of Hardware Retailing Magazine, and I'm coming to you again from Sullivan Hardware on the North Side of Indianapolis. And today we're going to get back to some hardware basics and talk about some hand tools that you could use in your life. I assumed that was our next project because I saw some notes in the production room that said Dan Tratensek, what a tool. So I guess we're going to call this segment, What a Tool. So let's start with something that has been recently described as one of the most intense tape measures ever. And this is from DeWalt, and I wish you could actually feel this because this thing is heavy duty. It's rubberized for easy holding onto. You can see how thick this is, so the measurements are really clear. And it's time, kids, to put on your 3D glasses because this is going to come right at you, so you can see exactly how that standout works. Very clearly marked against the yellow background, and it is got a great standout length, and it is easy snapback from DeWalt tools. This thing is rugged and will last a while. Next up, we have some new products from a company that's really one of the innovators and has been around and, by the way, supporting independent retailers for years, and that's our friends over at Channellock. And they've developed this line. You might say, oh my God, Dan, why are your hands so giant? Well, actually, it's not my hands that are so giant, although I guess they kind of are larger than your average hands. That's not a Trump joke at all. But these are from Channellock, and they're a line of smaller tools that are designed to get into smaller areas. These are still fiercely made in Meadville, Pennsylvania, but they have a variety of tools from needle nose pliers to regular slip joint pliers to, they all feature the extreme leverage technology as well that allows you to really get a grip on things. And they have a complete line of these smaller tools that help you get into those small areas. So if you're working with smaller items and your big tools just aren't gonna do the job, these from Channellock, the same Channellock quality that you're definitely used to in these smaller framed tools. Next up, we're going to look at a really intense set of shears. These are called using PowerArc technology from Fiskars. And you'll notice that my production crew made sure that all of these sharp tools were in the packaging because they know that I am apt to hurt myself with these kinds of things. But these Fiskars shears are very nice ergonomic feel on the handle, really allow you to get into the cutting so you can cut through all kinds of materials. Optimized blade shape on these, using again the PowerArc technology that really helps you get better leverage, these shears from Fiskars. Next up from Stanley and their Fat Max line is a set of pruners, and these are great heavy-duty pruners for that outside garden work, so you could cut through just about any size twig. Again, kept in the packaging because even I was trying to demonstrate with my finger through the packaging was out, which would not be a good idea. But these are just kind of a pruner on steroids, part of the Stanley Fat Max line. Next up, if you just think that that isn't enough, we have a 4-volt lithium-ion powered cordless pruner that comes to you from BLACK+DECKER, and I so badly wanted to have the battery in this so it could almost look like a little raptor mouth opening. You guys forgot to take the cover off of this one, but anyway, so you can see it's definitely got the power to cut through anything. It's got a light that comes out the front so you can see what you're clipping, and I could just really literally have fun playing with this for days. I would be cutting carrots in the kitchen with it. I'd be cutting just about anything, but the intended purpose is as an outdoor pruner, and it's very heavy duty. It's rubberized so you can use it with gloves. It's got a big enough opening. That is the Power Pruner from BLACK+DECKER. So there are some hand tools for you. Back to basics in the hardware aisle. This is Dan Tratensek from Hardware Retailing Magazine coming to you from Sullivan Hardware. Till next time.